Hi there, it's you, Musical Aviator here. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and we have the Aerosoft CRJ700 in front of us. This is the first time I've flown this in like over a year, so forgive all the procedural issues that we're going to have this flight today. I haven't practiced how to fly this aircraft much at all. I watched half a video about flying it. Here. This is Microsoft Flight Sim. So half a video later and we should be able to meander our way up to Gander today. We were also going to fly to a different location today while I look for my pen as I speak to you. There it is. So I was hoping to go down to Boston, but unfortunately the Boston controllers didn't show up, so we're not going there. So I've made a hasty change and we're heading up to Gander now. So off to Gander we go in the CRJ. Let's jump in, cold and dark. We have some ground power connected, so we'll get the battery in. Says it's connected. Cool. There we go. Aircraft coming on. Seems my chat program's not working properly, but we'll get that ready. October 7th through to the 4th of November 21. Initialize position off the GPS. Hi there, JB, how you doing? Of the CYHZ. Where's the delete button on this and clears there? Okay. Cool. Flight plan. Let's get some of these lights on. Apparently they are on. Okay. Couple of tests to do.
Zero bay overheat.
How's the electricals doing? Yep, we're all on green. We've got APU battery, main battery. Buses are in. Okay, CYHZ. We're off to CYQ. Is that the one? Gander? Yes, this particular CRJ has basic VNav, which is not true to the real one. So you can turn on the cheat mode if you want it. We won't be doing that. If the real plane doesn't have it, we won't have it. Ah, QX, isn't it? Darn it. These Canadian ICAO codes. Anyway, we're coming out of IGTAS. And then heading down to no top. Then Silro. Execute. Performance. The cruise altitude should be apparently 370. Of course, because it wants all the other zeros in there. Dang it. I think we had like 53 passengers on today. Yeah, I think I'll just do the zero fuel weight entry directly, so it's 27.9. It's in straight kilograms, so 27,900,000,000,000,000,000,000. Like that. The fuel, we have 44.51. There's our gross weight, which is 32 tons roughly. There it is, takeoff weight, 32 ton. Execute. VNav setup, 18,000 feet on the climb, 250 knots until 10,000, then 290. Happy with that. Hi there, Aviator. 997, yeah, the CRJ. It's been a very long time since I flew one of these, so I had exactly 0 seconds of practice last night because work was actually busy for once, and I was unable to get a spare chance to even look at a video. So this morning I looked through a 2-hour video, and I looked at maybe 45 minutes of it. So with any luck, kind of had to get this thing started and airborne at least. I might not be able to land it, but still. Power and fuel is set. Nah, because Sunday's a bad day for streaming because everyone's in and bored. Guessing there's one random streamer that was bored with life. Got his friends to come along and be annoying. Leave that in standby. Cargo Firefox is okay. Do the test. Is that Firefox test? There it is. Should give us green lights just down there. Aircon's off for the moment. We will start the APU. APU starting. Yeah, Spooktober. I'm sure we'll be told to look behind us at some point in next stream. Anytime we do a stream at night time. Of course, it's always nighttime somewhere on the planet, but you know. My overhead's not showing any lights. Don't know why that is. But we have APU power. We're going to disconnect the external. Stall horns are set, those are armed. And that's for the check. Okay, audio warning panel was checked. We had the warnings. Electric power is established. Fire detection was checked and no lights were actually turning on in the entire overhead, so whatever. External lights checked. Fuel panel is good. We have, what was it, 4,000 something or other. Jazz 710. APU is on. Start panel is checked. Hydraulics checked, and they do say to put on number 1. Don't know why they do that, but there we are. It's on. Cool. Hydraulic is checked and on. ELT's set. Cabin pressurization level 370. Emergency lights are armed. Standby compass is checked. Nozzle steering is off currently. Instrument panels are checked. Yeah, sure. It's probably the second best aircraft in the sim. The first one being a freeware. So far. It's the second best aircraft in the sim because there's only like 5 aircraft in the sim. But yeah. Thrust levers are idle. Avionics are checked. Trims are checking it now. Yep, they're working. Yaw dampener is engaged and source panel. Okay, let's check through our... Oh, I haven't put the alternate yet. That's CYYT. Execute. Performance. That's done. VNav is done. Cool. Let's listen to the ATIS. 121.0. Also 121.9er for the ground. I don't have any power on my VHF for some reason. Why is that? Yes, a CJ4 is my favourite. I'm not getting any power to my radios. Does anybody know why that might be? Hit that button.
Here disagree.
We're setting our lights now. Apparently not. Okay, power to the radios. What's going on here? So I have VHF1 selected. I have the PA set to that. Try 2. Service interphone. No. I can't communicate with air traffic control at the moment. Turn these on. The reason you can't hear ATC is because I can't tune to ATC because the radios aren't working. I've got 121.0 but not powered. So, how do we get power to the radios on this aircraft? I've got that set on, I've got this set, standby there, maybe, no. What's going on now? Nope. Standby on, off, on, off, on, off, switch. Okay. Power to the radios. How do we get power to these radios? Why is that one off? Okay, I might need to have a look at a website here. Radios and Vatsim. Radios and Vatsim. Having issue with the Vatsim of the radios. Radios operation default. However, I can't seem to transmit or receive CRJ on Vatsim. Crossing the dots and eyes. Knob 1. VHF knob 1. Pulled out. Active voice frequency is tuned. Okay, that's there, that's there. RT, what switch? Putting this switch. This switch. This switch. Which switch is this switch? You know, the one that I'm pointing at on my screen. He typed into a forum. RT. What's RT switch? This is going to be a rather short flight. MSFS is fine. At the moment I can't seem to find any way to turn this aircraft's radios on. So I'm trying to find how to turn this aircraft's radios on. By reading about how to turn this aircraft's radios on, they've told me to turn on this switch. Now I don't know what this switch refers to, so it's going to be quite difficult to turn on this switch, given I don't know which switch this switch is. Something about radio transmission switch, RT. So, is there an RT switch? Maybe try that one there, no. RT switch. VHF 1 and 2. RV is under nav 1. Nav 1. Nav 1. That one there. Okay, cool. See how that works. Nope. Nothing happening there. And it flips itself back. Interesting. Oh, that's strange. Test. So I'm just literally not getting these lit up. We're tuned to 121.0, but we can't transmit because there's nothing actually connecting power to the radios at the moment. There's PA. There's chime, call, emergency. Between my radio head RT. Not seeing anything like that. What about voice next to RT? Voice next to RT. Nope. Speaker. It's turned up. Turn it halfway. Get radio 2 in. Both. Service interphone. Nope. ADF's up. Markers are in. Nav 1 and 2. Over on the other side we have that up. Down in the middle we have that up. Reboot vPilot maybe? Okay. Okay, we've rebooted vPilot. It's not connecting to any radios because there's no power to the radios yet. So we need to turn on power to the radios, which is probably the thing we've been doing for the last 15 minutes. We might not be flying today. Looking at this thread on the forum, other people are finding this issue as well. The way that they're fixing this issue is talking about it a lot. Or possibly not flying on Vatsim with this aircraft. Logitech, Honeycomb Alpha, bind an avionics switch. Ah, it's possible. Let's see if this happens. There we go. The avionics switch on the yoke. That's hilarious. We have power. We also have all these lights working now. So apparently turning off the power on your Honeycomb yoke will turn off the power on the aircraft. There we go. That's insane. We might even be able to hear the ATIS now.
Alpha Hotel Delta, read back is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me when you're ready for taxi. Information Kilo is current.
Juliet.
Roger, we're going to check for Kilo and we'll call you when ready for taxi. Alpha Delta, thank you.
Charlie 1642, contact Tower 118.4, bye-bye.
Cool.
Ground King Express 556, ready to taxi.
Express 556, stand by. Charlie 1642, Halifax ground.
Charlie 1642, holding at runway 32.
Charlie 1642, switch over to tower frequency 118.4.
Roger that, 118.4. Charlie 1642.
Captain, the cabin is secure.
Good Express 556,
runway 32,
altimeter is 29056, taxi Apron, your discretion. Delta, cross runway 05, Kilo, hold short runway 32.
256 Delta, cross 3
is
Kilo,
set.
32, King Express 556.
Fuel's good, FMS is set, RS is set, radios and naveds is set,
Canadian Express
and
556,
takeoff briefing.
confirmed you're squawking 4304.
Maybe they're doing runway 32 for departures.
No, we'll fix that, sorry about that, 4304 for King Express 556.
So
Thank you.
runway 32 is that one over there, taxiing out via Delta Kilo. And departure is runway heading until we're told otherwise.
Air Canada
Maintain
ground,
5000.
Halifax ground, Air Canada 117 with you.
Air Canada 117, continue taxi, Apron, your discretion, gate of choice, welcome to Halifax.
Set. 5,000.
Continue taxi, gate my discretion, and thanks for the welcome, thanks for the service.
Let's get our V-speed sorted. How do we do V-speeds on this aircraft again? It's over here, isn't it? Aircraft performance. Oh yeah, that's right. We'll set them all. Done. Easy. So we're V1 130 with the rotation. V2 is 140. Our climb out speed is 191. It's request clearance. Halifax ground, Jazz 7110 requesting clearance to Gander.
Last aircraft calling, please state call sign.
Jazz 7110.
Jazz 7110, you are cleared to Gander Airport via the Halifax for departure, runway 32 and squawk 4373.
Cleared to Gander by Halifax for departure, runway 32, squawk code 4373, Jazz 7110.
Halifax 1, Alpha Tata, ready to taxi to runway 32 with information.
7343.
We still have Juliet, for some reason I cannot get Kilo yet.
Transponder is in. TCAS is auto, with radar on to test.
Oh, there you go. Moncton ground, Halifax ground, chassis after data with information Kilo now, and we are ready to taxi to runway 32.
Pumps on. Conditioning is off for the start. Let's get a push. I forgot about that. It starts pushing you back straight away, don't it?
Canadian Express 556, Canadian Tower 118.4, bye-bye.
That's rude of you,
324, have a
American.
good day, King Express 556.
Alpha Hotel
Halifax
Delta,
ground,
can you
down
clarify
at
your taxi instructions?
At the gate, ready for shutdown.
Let's start an engine. The right side first.
Moncton.
We should be all ready to go.
Sorry, Halifax ground, chassis after that, we are ready to taxi now with information Kilo.
Alpha Hotel Delta, sorry, I think I pushed the wrong push-to-talk key. I'll give you new instructions here. Runway 32, altimeter setting 2956, taxi Delta, cross 05, Kilo, hold short runway 32.
Status.
Roger, clear to taxi runway 32 via Delta, cross 05, and hold short 32. Altimeter 2956.
Not sure that we started that. APU up.
For
Already.
Alpha Tata.
Come on.
Alpha Hotel Delta, just clarify after 05,
Door closed.
taxiway is Kilo.
Roger, after 05, we go Kilo and hold
Yeah, it
short
would be
32
rather nice
on Kilo.
to be
Alpha
able
Tata.
to see our own
Alpha Hotel
aircraft.
Delta,
Doors
correct.
open.
Thank you, Alpha.
Starting. I think while we were trying to troubleshoot our radio, I've accidentally turned off the APU again. Great. There we go. Engine start. Other direction, thanks. I forget that. Whenever you press number 1, it doesn't actually start turning in that direction, it just stops you randomly. Great. Anyway, we have that on, nav's on, logo's in. That's ready to go. Starting number 2. We were starting it. Come on. Start the engine and it stops.
Halifax ground, circa 601 heavy. We're clear now from runway 32 and request a gate.
Air Canada 601 heavy, Halifax ground. Welcome to Halifax. Continue taxi, hotel, apron at your discretion, and gate of your choice.
Roger, hotel, and we'll take the gate of our choice for Air Canada 601.
Halifax ground, Cessna November 123. Request VFR clearance
And we'll start
to
the
Great
left side.
Moncton.
November 123, squawk code will be 4340. Expect runway 32.
Left engine
Call
starting.
ready for taxi. Information Lima is current.
November 123, squawk 4340. Runway 32. Information Lima.
Alpha Hotel Delta, contact tower 118.4. Bye-bye.
184, thank you so much for your help and have a great night. Alpha Hotel.
Have a great flight.
I think I'll come to a stop there. Park and brake should be set now. I see my park and brake isn't connected to my button that I've selected for it, so whatever. So what buttons do I need now?
Canadian 613, good evening ground.
Canadian Express 613.
Emergency lights, window heat.
Welcome to Halifax. Halifax
and
ground.
Mac trim.
Continue taxi. Foxtrot, Golf, apron at your discretion. And
Mac trim is done.
welcome to Halifax again.
Canadian 612, roger.
That's emergency light there, armed. Signs are in. Hydraulics going on, including that one. That's in auto, that's fine. AP shutdown. Somehow I've ended up with the power cart still connected.
Halifax ground,
Cool.
Cessna November 123. Request taxi to runway 32.
Yeah, it's just these window
November
heats.
123, runway
Where are the
32.
window
The
heats?
winds are currently 290 at 8 knots. Altimeter setting 2956. Taxi apron to discretion. And hold short, Delta, hold short runway 05.
Let's do a search for that.
November 123, altimeter 2956. Taxi Delta, hold short runway 05.
November 123, correct?
613 on the big 18. Have a nice evening and thank
Apparently
you.
those are them there.
Express 613, welcome to Halifax for the third time, and you have a good evening.
Cool. Alright, we're ready. Deploy some flap 9. What are you doing? Go away. If you
Halifax
shut
ground,
still
hello.
open.
American 63 is requesting IFR clearance to New York. We have information kilo.
The American 63,
Recirc fan.
Halifax ground, you are cleared to LaGuardia, via the Halifax for departure, flight plan group, runway tree
Probes
2,
are in.
squawk 4352.
Recirc fan has to be up here, there it is.
All right, we are cleared
Cool.
to New York via the Halifax for departure, runway 32 and squawk 4352 for American 63.
After start.
American 63.
Generators are auto, electrics are checked, bleed valves are auto, packs are on, AQ is off, anti-ice not required, noticeable steering arm.
Roger, Wilco, American 63, thanks.
Taxi checklist, flight controls check, flaps are deployed. I'll check this, good to go. Thrust reversers are armed. Flight instruments are checked and brake temperatures are good before takeoff checklist. Fuel cross flow to manual. Set. Attendants, they've done their thing. Transponder is on. Yeah, radar terrain display is set. Flight director. Grab the button. We're in takeoff mode. Good. Don't know what even the CAS is, but whatever.
Halifax ground, good evening. Delta 4211 with you. We're cleared on 32 on Golf, I think, and requesting gate 22 if possible.
Delta 4211, Halifax ground, welcome to Halifax.
Ground
Continue
steering's
taxi
working.
and hotel into
Happy
the
with that.
apron. Apron taxi your discretion and take the right on Alpha 22.
Alpha 22 to the gate, thanks, 4211.
Halifax ground, Jazz 7110, ready for taxi. Information, Juliet.
Jazz 7110, Halifax ground, altimeter setting is 29056, runway tree 2, taxi apron your discretion, Delta, cross 05, Kilo, hold short runway tree 2.
Cross 1823 on Delta, then Kilo, hold short 1832, Jazz 7110. What is our speed set to? 150? It's got to be higher than that. Should be 191. 200 will do. Done.
Delta 4211 at gate 22, just behind the wing of that Air Canada 777.
Delta 4211, I'm glad you said.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for the great service. Have a great evening. We'll see you next Monday.
Yep.
Bye bye to Halifax. Boston finally did come online. Oh well. I was hoping to go down to Boston, but
November 123, do you see traffic ahead?
November 123 is going to, yeah, I see it, taxi road.
November 123, you are cleared to cross 05 and follow the traffic.
(1192) is our departure frequency.
And November 123, Halifax ground.
November 123 at holding short the runway 05.
November 123, cross runway 05, taxi Kilo, hold short 32.
November 123, cross runway 05 via Kilo, hold short 32.
Feel like I want a bit more light in the cockpit, but we'll do what we do. Just have to make do with what we have.
Jazz 7110, contact tower 118.4, good day.
118.4, Jazz 7110. That one. Cool. Eight four. Halifax Tower, Jazz 7110, holding short 32 ready.
Jazz 7110, Halifax Tower, good evening. Hold short runway 32, traffic landing.
Holding short 32, Jazz 7110.
Jazz 221, clear to land runway 32, winds 290 at 8.
Power's at idle. Gonna push up into the holding point.
Tower, November 123, waiting for your instructions.
November 123, Halifax Tower, good evening. Number 2 for departure.
Number 2 for departure, November 123. Thank you.
Another aircraft coming into land. Gonna chuck in my parking brake so we don't roll forward. There's an itty bitty plane behind us.
Jazz 7110, line up runway 32 and wait.
Runway 32, line up and wait, Jazz 7110.
Roger.
Let's roll in. Strobes are in. All the lights are on.
Jazz 7221, exit left in Foxtrot, contact ground 1219er. Good night.
Foxtrot 1219, I think she's on Jazz 71.
Halifax Tower, good evening. Canadian Express 219, not final, 32.
Canadian Express 219, Halifax Tower, good evening. Runway 32, winds 290 at 8, altimeter 2956, your number 1.
Number 1, clear to land 32, express
You didn't say those, right? Did you?
No, you're number 1. You're not clear to land yet.
We're number 1, express to 19.
Jazz 7110, contact departure 1192 when airborne, winds 290 at 8, clear takeoff runway 32.
Runway 32, clear for takeoff, and departures airborne, Jazz 7110.
Roger.
Takeoff power set.
November 123, are you ready to go immediately when I let you get out on the runway?
Yeah, I can go right away.
November 123, line up runway 32 and wait.
V1 rotate.
Line up,
V2.
runway 32, November 123.
Roger.
Positive 8, gear up.
November 123, right turnout is approved, and winds 290 at 8, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 3.
Halifax departures, Jazz 7110, climbing 5,000, passing 1,900. Flaps up. 0, should I say?
Jazz 7110, Halifax Terminal. Good evening, sir. You are identified on departure. Your altitude does check. You can turn right, direct ECAS on course, climb to flight level 230.
Got ECAS on course, flight level 210, Jazz 7110. Flaps up, slats up. Under a speed of 240. And I'll grab that direct. Oh yeah, we can keep on climbing as well. .210. Set. Speed for the climb. .240 set. And the direct to ETAS. Execute.
Halifax approach, good evening, speed 155 heavy, descending to flight level 310 for Yep 1000.
0155 heavy, Halifax Terminal. Good evening. Your altimeter 2956 in Alpha.
2956, copy, speed 15.
Why is it getting this random space out there? Who knows? Let's go ahead and chuck in a heading. That's cool. And as I mentioned before, if an Angel flight happens to go to an airport near a train station, such as Bairnsdale, such as Albury, such as Shepparton, I'd be happy to jump out and disappear. Catch an Uber to the train station. Anyway, autopilot is engaged. And we want to arm our nav, so I'll set that in. Actually, let's go back to the heading mode because it's just decided to track that heading. And we want to be in speed mode. The other thing that we want to be in is in climb and power. Set. Indeed, poor old Casa. Okay, after takeoff checklist, I do know that is a thing, so we'll do that now. Actually, is that armed or disarmed? That's disarmed. So we took off without our thrust reversers available. Great. Climb checklist. Fuel crossflow goes to auto. Done. Bleeds and APU. APU is off, bleeds are on, thrust reversers are off, and CAS is checked. We're good to go.
Jazz 7110, contact Moncton 132.2.
Moncton 132.2, Jazz 7110. Nav mode set. Let's get rid of this. Moncton Center, Jazz 7110, climbing flight level 210, passing 185.
Jazz 7110, Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Welcome aboard. You continue en route, climb flight level 370.
Climb level 370, Jazz 7110. .370 set. I'm trying to figure out how to go into standard barrow pressure. We're already set to 2992. There it is. Cool.
Egypt Air 986, leave my airspace to the east. Oceanics offline over 122.8, squawk 2000, and have a great flight across the bottom. See it.
And we're in nav mode set. Should be intercepting at ITAS.
Sorry, missed the half of that. Was that for Canadian 556?
Negative, Egypt Air 986, here leave my airspace to the east. Oceanics offline. Radar service terminated. Squawk 2000, 122.8. You have yourself a great flight. We'll see you.
Push that speed up to about 260. And let's have a look at the meta down at Gander. .100 at 200 at 20 knots, sorry, gusting up to 26. Let's get rid of all those charts. Done. So 100 should give us runway 13 probably is preferred. 03 is an option. What an awful layout for an airport. It's just not normal. If you landed on runway 03 and if you're too long to vacate at Foxtrot, you have to vacate onto runway 31 and vacate on Echo. If you're landing on the runway we're probably going to be landing on, runway 13, there's no way we'll get off on Echo. Maybe if a Cessna 172 or something might get there, but no, we have to backtrack. And if you want to go into the GA apron, over there, you essentially have to enter runway 21 either at Foxtrot or at runway 30, 31 and then backtrack along the runway into Golf. Anyway, we don't have to do that today. We are heading off to the normal apron. Yeah, I reckon we'll be on 03. Nah, could be 13. One of the ILS approaches. Guess we'll worry about that in a little bit. This aircraft's not too bad in FS 2020. In P3 there it was always a bit clunky, but it seems to be handling itself okay in this sim. Once we figured out how to get the radios on, simply turn your switches on physically, right there. Signs off. That's seatbelt sign. I think we'll select runway 13. Which of these?
Canadian Express 556, contact Boston Center now 134.7. Good day.
347 Canadian Express 556. Good day. Thanks for the service.
You bet. Thanks for flying Moncton Mondays. We'll see you again soon, buddy. Take care.
I've got a top of descent.
Moncton Center, private jet 132, 200, climbing flight level 350, request flight level 330.
Private jet 132, Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Welcome aboard flight level 330 crew.
Okay, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 330, private jet 132.
getting to that clear button is a problem. You tend to hit the that. Climbing at max 70, pretty much the same as the CRJ, the CJ4 actually. They're similar in some respects, as far as their climb performance is concerned. Of course the CJ4 can climb high because it's a lot smaller. The actual climb rate is quite similar. That's what we've gotten to do. Let's turn these things off.
Moncton Center, good evening. American 6 Tree is with you at 17,000 for flight level 230. We are 123 miles from Alex.
American 63, Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Welcome aboard. You continue on route climb flight level 360.
Up to flight level 360 for American 63.
So as mentioned earlier in the stream by one of our commenters, you can actually turn on a VNAV. Now the real aircraft doesn't actually have a VNAV, so we don't have that selected, but for instance you can turn that little thing on and you have a couple VNAV available. Not a thing in the real aircraft. Just going on midday here in Melbourne.
Charlie India Sierra, not a problem, sir. Flight to 0100 Zulu.
So 2.5 days we'll be allowed to drive anywhere in Melbourne. Go to a restaurant, have your hair cut. Yeah. End of lockdown. Altitude capture. Edelson. How you doing?
Bird 1, you still with me?
So max 78. We can go down into cruise power now. Put it back to about 75%. So again, 85%, maybe 84.
Yeah, Moncton Center, Speaker 1, are we sure you were supposed to come? It was, you couldn't contact the ATC about flight level 050. 50, sorry.
Oh, not a problem, sir. Just double check and see you're still with me. I can handle high as well. It's not a problem if you want to stay with me.
I just did. No, I don't mind staying. I don't mind the ATC. So we're flight level 60, Mach 2.
Excellent, sir. Welcome aboard.
Speedbird going nuts over there. Alrighty, so kind of like settled into the cruise now. Max 786 or 7. Just going to pull back the speed ever so slightly more. Remember, we don't have an auto throttle, so I think 83, somewhere around that. But might not be able to get as high as the CJ4, but it can go faster. CJ4 sits at around Mach 0.74. This aircraft looks like it'll get up to about Mach 0.83 if you let it. Since there's no auto throttle, it's probably a good idea just to give yourself about 10 knots of grace there. About 15. Yeah, Mach 0.78 is not a bad cruising point. It's about what the 737s are doing. So for the VNAV setup, with the descent should be about 0.74.
Go ahead for American 63.
Not sure if you heard, sir. You're cleared up to flight level 360.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, 360. I typed that in wrong. Yeah, up to 360 for American 63. Thank you.
Well, Center JetBlue 896, passing 14,300, direct to Vigmont.
JetBlue 896, Moncton Center, good evening, sir. You continue.
So if we were to descend at the present moment, we descend at 1,000 feet per minute to get to the crossing restriction. We'd probably be wanting to descend about 2,000-ish feet per minute, somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 feet a minute, with about a 3-degree glide path. So we'll wait until we get to that position, then we'll start on down. Time to tune in some of our arrival details. So, ILS runway 13 is going to be 109.9. If we're using the other runway 03, unlikely, but it's possible, that would be 109.5. Do the same over there. 1099. And 1095. Cool. And we'll need an inbound course of 128. Localizer 1 and 128 on the course. Right about there. Cool. Back to FMS 1, back to nav. So we can flip it between the two sources pretty much straight away, already set up. $128. Direction? Opposite. That one. Okay, V-speeds, send them over. Performance, landing speed will be, is that 144? No, the VREF is 136. That's the VT speed, 224, and reference speed 136. Other aviator 979, hope you're well. Okay, descent checklist, fuel, TCAS is set, the descent radar is on, CAS is checked, landing data has just been set, and the approach briefing. Approach briefing is essentially either radar vectors or the 12 DMER, depending what they give us. Straight in on ILS, runway 13. ILS has been set up and our minimums are 668.
Moncton Center, Speedbird Concord 1, can you hear us?
Speedbird, go.
Say again?
668.
Delta 234, Moncton Center. Good evening, sir. Welcome aboard. Speedbird 1, go ahead for Moncton Center.
Yep, can you hear us?
Speedbird 1, you cut out twice there.
Speedbird 1, can you hear us now?
Yep, we're good.
Moncton Center, good evening. Air Canada 416, passing 19,000 for flight level 320.
So when you ask ATC for a radio check, you should actually pronounce it properly so they can actually understand what you're saying.
Climbing to flight level
Say
320, Air Canada 416.
radio check, or can you hear us? You don't say Moncton, Speedbird 1, Kiers. What did you say? Kiers? Kiers? What does that mean? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Oh yeah, we can hear. We can't understand you, but we can hear you. You might want to pronounce your words properly.
American 63 in contact Boston Center now, 134.7. Good day.
Over to Boston Center, 134.7 for United 63. Thanks so much. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Take care. Speedbird 1, you leave my airspace to the east, Oceanics offline. Services are terminated. Squawk 2000, over to 122.8. Have yourself a great flight across the pond. We'll see you.
Baba Booey. Gears. Okay, it looks like our final approach speed is going to be 141. Missed approach procedure is straight ahead, then on to a left-hand turn heading to, I think it's IQX. Yeah, straight to the NDB. Then in for
I think it is Speedbird Concord 1, we're over to 1C2.8, yeah.
Hi, Matthew.
Roger.
Okay, 141 set, and the initial climb after the missed approach procedure is 27. $2,700 feet. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cool.
Moncton, hello, Canada 664, follow Moncton.
Yeah, 737 for
Center,
myself,
good
Vatsim.
evening, sir.
Looking forward to it.
Stand by, get you information for Halifax.
We'll start actually needing
Moncton
to
Center, good
invest
evening,
some money
Moncton
into buying
514 with
airports
you,
for this.
level of 350.
We had a good
Westjet 514, Moncton Center.
good show
good
of
evening, sir,
add-on
welcome
airports over the weekend, didn't we, in this sim? We flew down to Essendon, Adelaide, Sydney, all airports with add-ons for that. The only other one that we have at the moment is Brisbane and Parafield. Here in Canada we have Halifax. We've got a few freeware add-ons in other places such as where we're going, but nothing nothing really payware or amazing up in here yet. Don't think there's a payware Boston either. The guys at Boston came on really late. It's like nearly 12 o'clock midday. I think next week we'll try to go to Boston.
664, you can
Might
expect
just
runway
depart half an hour
32. I'll have a natus up for you momentarily.
11:30. Next week we won't be in
Halifax
lockdown anymore.
altimeter 2956, when ready to send 10,000.
When ready, 10,000, speed of FSimstudios,
Yeah, the Essendon's pretty good. I do like it. I'm glad we've got a nice CJ4 to make a good base for it, and some helicopters too. Flight Tampa doing Boston. Yeah, I hope they release that nice and soon. Need some good scenery for these morning flights. Yeah, it's expensive for two simulators. You're very right about that. You have to buy everything twice.
Westjet 514, information Golf is current in Moncton.
Are the events this week?
29er.
I don't know, I think I might do one more leg of my around Australia.
and we have
Just to get us into position for a helicopter flight next week.
Westjet 514, roger.
So that might go tomorrow, maybe? Tomorrow or Thursday? What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Is there any good Vatsim events on tomorrow that I'll be missing out on if I do it tomorrow? This is like the last week of lockdown, so I might as well use it for something. Next week I might be more interested in spending time outside. There's two events. There's a minor track on Tuesday. Chicago to Midway. Anywhere except O'Hare or Midway. Okay. Chicago except for O'Hare and Midway. But there's also VFR event. Where is that? Vancouver. Don't really care. Fort Worth Smackdown on Thursday morning. Yeah, might go to that. East Texas Regional and Tyler Pounds Regional. Might fly this thing there. Why not? Sounds fun. Don't think you can visit regional yet. I've been told not to go outside of Melbourne's metro areas. We're allowed inside it, but not outside it. The only way I could get to Melbourne Metro if I was from living in Sydney, and then I could fly to Melbourne Airport and then travel to regional Victoria. But as a person living in Melbourne, I can't travel to Melbourne, Victoria. Versus Vicky. One of the flights across the pond, that'll be a flight from Atlanta over to Amsterdam. I'm doing Atlanta to Amsterdam to across the pond. Still not quite sure which aircraft, but there's plenty of things to choose from. There's KLM A330s, there's Delta Airline A330s, there's KLM 777 300s, or even 200s. There's some cargo random airlines flying 747s. So yeah, could be one of them. L-Tight Inspector, hope you're on.
JetBlue 896, contact Boston Center, now 134.7, good day.
347, Boston, JetBlue 896, thank you.
You bet, buddy, thanks for flying Moncton Mondays, we'll see you again soon, man, take care.
Yeah.
Good old Moncton.
Air Canada 664, information, Lima's current.
Yeah, I miss the old Speedbird 7-4.
Hotel Lima 5256, you with me?
Hotel Lima 5256, with you. Is that altitude? 15,000.
Lima 5256, roger, welcome aboard, sir. Altimeter 295.
Remember, this aircraft doesn't have a VNAV, so essentially what we're going to be doing is trying to hit whatever that number is with our descent rate, and that'll get us to this location at
Lima
that
5256, are you looking for the RNAV or the visual approach this evening?
That's the RNAV approach. Hotel Lima 5256.
Okay, Lima 5256, proceed direct GAB descend 3000.
Direct GAB descend to 3000, Hotel Lima 5256.
Center Air Canada 115, I'm just about 20 miles northeast of Cayley. Just wondering if I can begin descent soon.
Air Canada 115, altimeter 2957, you can descend 4000.
Descent 4000, Air Canada 115.
And we're back. Top percent coming up soon, so we might ask for it. Moncton Centre, Jazz 7110 requesting descent.
Jazz 7110, roger, altimeter 2967, you can descend 10,000. What approach would you like this evening?
And 10,000, and looking at the weather, probably runway 13 ILS approach.
Jazz 7110, roger, expect ILS runway 13, break, Air Canada 416, contact Boston Center now, 134.7, good day.
Yes, that's what approach we want. What's this? Some kind of democracy. Let's drop it in at 2005.
WestJet 514, Moncton altimeter 2953, when ready, descend 11,000.
11,000, when ready, WestJet 514.
Critical speed, head on down. Power back.
Air Canada 664, just double checking. You're ready to send 10,000?
Yep, we're just trying to
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, we're going to descent. Going to chuck on that seatbelt sign. And checklist. Fuel check. Okay, I'm showing 2,900. That's plenty. TCAS is set. Radar's good. CAS is set and checked. Lighting data is set, and approach briefing is completed. Passive signs are on. Reversers can be armed. And then landing in flaps. Gear in flaps. So it's hilarious having an airliner that doesn't have VNAV. I know it's annoying with the Airbus because it's meant to have a VNAV, but this one's not meant to have one. And it has one. It's got a cheat mode. You can put a VNAV on. The hilarity. Okay, what was that altimeter again? CYQX. Altimeter is 2967. Set.
Scandinavian 903, contact Boston Center now 134.7. Good day.
34.7 to Boston, Canadian 6, 903.
Speed is meant to be 290 on the way down. Set that.
Wish at 514, you expect runway 29, or what approach would you like this evening?
I'll take ILS 29, what's the 514?
That's a bit of cloud there.
Wish at 514, roger, you expect ILS runway 29.
Roger that, ILS 29.
Thunder Chad, g'day.
Jet 7110, you can proceed direct Z-tire and descend 3000.
Direct to Zeta and down to 3000 Jet. Jet 7110. Don't know what Zeta is. So not on the chart anywhere. Ah, XETAR. Ah, straight there. That they need to do the arc. That's not bad. Cool.
Again, to 664, continue to send 4000.
4000.
How does that affect us? He said 3000, didn't he?
Fall shot Papa X-ray Juliet, Moncton Center, are you with me?
Three. Yep, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, let's back off on the power a little bit. We're at 300 knots now. Yes, here we go.
Foxtrot Papa X-Ray Juliet Moncton Center. Good evening.
That's why
sir.
I made you a
Welcome
mod,
aboard,
Joint Inspector, because you were an
expect
intelligent
runway
person.
29er, and what approach would you like, sir? Papa X-Ray Juliet, weather as
Gonna go ahead and select
winds are
240
270
knots.
at 9, 15 miles visibility. Few clouds 3,200, broken 6,000.
It's getting dark out there.
Temperature 8. So temperature is 10, dew points 8, altimeter 2953. That's right. Pop X-ray Juliet, roger, expect visual approach runway 29er.
That's gonna come back up. It's 2,000 a minute.
WestJet 514, you can proceed direct to Levib, descend 3000. WestJet 514, proceed direct Levib, Lima Echo Victor, India Bravo, descend 3000.
A little bit more power there. Shell it out of the centre a little bit.
Hotel Lima 5256, roger sir, just confirming you're going to do the RNAV approach into 32, correct? Lima 5256, just confirm you're doing the RNAV approach, or are you looking for the visual? Just could confirm you said the RNAV approach? Yep, that's the star, sir. Did you look? Are you looking for the visual approach into Halifax, or did you want the RNAV approach?
Have to figure out the best way to intercept that ILS on this aircraft. Remember, I always used to have issues getting the glide slope indications up.
A Lima 5256, turn right heading 230, expect visual approach, runway 32.
Get these lights on.
Lima 5256, continue right turn heading 280. Lima 5256, the field is 11 miles at your 3 o'clock, report to field and site. Lima 5256, cleared visual approach, one-way tree 2, and you can contact tower now, 118.4, good day. Air Canada 664, reduce your speed close to 200 knots as possible.
Looks like I've had one radar that attempted to raid, but has so far failed to do so. Yeah, the black around the cockpit does two things. First, it does indeed reduce a little bit of glare, and secondly, it makes your aeroplane look like a raccoon.
November 1121 Juliet Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Are you looking for the visual approach to 32? Okay, 21 Juliet, not a problem, sir. Altimeter 2957, expect vectors for the visual 32.
8 statute miles in rain, scattered 600 feet, 6 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Anti-ice on.
Air Canada 115, you're cleared. RNAV, runway 32 approach, GABAP transition.
Coming on to 10,000 feet, reducing the idle, getting that speed back to 250.
WestJet 514, you're cleared RNAV, sorry, you're cleared ILS approach, runway 29er, leave of transition.
Let's go into heading mode.
Papa X-ray Juliet, altimeter 2953, when ready, descend 6,000.
Localizer. Not getting a localizer. What's up with this? Ah, there it is. Got it. No, we don't have it. Today is Monday, if you're in Canada, which we are.
21 Juliet, turn left, heading 150.
109.9. Here it is. There it is. Got it. Cool. A little bit more power. Yeah, it's currently Monday in Canada. Monday night.
Jazz 7110, you're cleared ILS, runway 13 approach, ZTAR transition.
But you've just revealed the fact that you live in Australia. And they're probably watching this at lunchtime at school.
Jazz 7110, did you copy?
Jazz 7110, second.
You're cleared ILS, runway 13 approach, ZTAR transition.
Good ILS, runway 13, ZTAR transition, Jazz 7110. Nav source is selected. Format set. Cool. Okay, I'm going to come back on the speed. There's our glide slope. A little bit, yeah, we're actually right on the glide slope. Speed coming back to 280. Actually going to chuck in the final approach speed.
8638 Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Information, Mike's current in Halifax.
141 set. Hello, Captain A320. Hope you're well. And approach mode. Oh.
Air Canada 664, we cleared you down to 4,000, sir.
Going to level out that descent a little bit, maybe 1,000 a minute.
Air Canada 664, give me 2 minutes of just making sure you have enough room in behind the current aircraft turn final.
Getting out of 200
Air
knots.
Canada 115, contact tower 118.4, good day. Air Canada 664, you're cleared the RNAV runway 32 approach and back transition.
$22.45, hey? At just about 11 p.m. Cool.
Papa X-ray Juliet, continue to descend 4,000.
Altitude capture.
Papa X-ray Juliet, continue to descend 4,000.
Spoilers are deployed.
Papa X-ray Juliet, copy.
$180 knots, we'll capture it there. Heading mode set. Let's go to flaps 9 or 8 or whatever it is.
Papa X-ray Juliet, roger, continue to descend 4,000. Altimeter now 2953. Papa X-ray Juliet, gets you to turn left heading 110. Air Canada 664, contact tower now 118.4.
Coming up onto the glide slope, intercept.
Yeah, thanks for flying Moncton Mondays for seeing somebody, take care.
Just in speed 160.
November 486 Moncton Center, good evening, sir. Identified on departure. Maintain runway heading, climb flight level 230.
Glide slope capture, gear down. Jazz 7110 established.
Jazz 7110 winds winds are 120, gusting 28 to clear to land runway 13.
Runway 13 clear to land, Jazz 7110.
WestJet 514, winds 270 at 9, clear to land runway 29er.
Landing checklist. Landing gear down, 3
Jazz
green.
8638,
And we'll take
Halifax,
full flaps.
altimeter 2957, when ready to send 10,000.
Flap set.
10,000.
What happened there? What parts off?
Two one Juliet Field is 11 miles at your 2 o'clock report to field and site. 21 Juliet, cleared visual approach, runway 32.
Yeah, great weather for ducks. Very nice.
November 486, yeah, you can turn left deuce and on course, climb flight level 420.
Out of marker. Runway in sight. A little low on the speed. Coming back. Transition to visual. Got it.
Minimums.
Continue.
Minimums. Minimums.
Papa X-ray Juliet, the field is about 9 miles at your 2 o'clock report to field and site.
500 minimums.
Why does it keep on saying minimums? Doesn't need it.
Minimums. 400.
Heard you the first 8 times.
Minimums.
Papa X-ray Juliet, continue to send 3,000.
Minimums. Minimums.
That's annoying. Minimums.
Minimums.
Minimums. Minimums.
Minimums.
Still minimums.
300. Minimums.
21 Juliet, contact tower, now 118.4, good day.
Minimums.
Those gusts are annoying.
Thanks for flying Moncton Mondays, we'll see you again soon, buddy, take care.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Jazz 7110, welcome to Gander, sir. You can exit right when able.
7110, okay. There's so much headwind that we've ended up stopping in time to vacate without having to come back. Alright, cool. We didn't even need to use any reverse thrust on that either.
Jazz 7110, continue taxing Echo Apron at your discretion. Gave you a choice. Thanks for flying Moncton Mondays. We'll see you again soon, buddy. Take care.
Clear the gate, Jazz 7110, thanks. Right in front? Yeah, I reckon so. on the white pad. Let's get the lights off though.
Wishhead 514, welcome to Moncton, sir. You continue taxiing runway 06, Echo, AP your discretion, gave you a choice. Thanks for flying Moncton on Mondays, and we'll see you again soon, bud.
AP door open, let's start it up.
You bet, our pleasure.
Okay, parking brake is set. AP is running, and we'll shut down.
Jazz 8638, you're looking for the RNAV or the visual to see?
Okay, after landing, seatbelt signs, parking brake, thrust lever shut off. Yes, it is annoying little 12-year-old season coming into World Flight. That must be it. All the World Flight trolls are back. Don't worry, they'll be gone after World Flight. Anti fuel pumps, beacon, and nose wheel steering. All sorted. We are terminating, chocks and brakes, IRS goes off. Emergency lights. Hydro pumps. All those are off, all those are off, and yeah, let's get on out of the aircraft. Guess what we forgot to do? Anyhow, that's us. The first time back in the CRJ for more than a year and a half. In the new sim. Nice little aircraft, actually. Once we got over our issue with the, the switch is not working. Have to remember that for next time. If we want to use the radios, we need to turn the avionics on here on the yoke. Anyhow, that was Moncton Monday. Probably come back to it next week and see if we can get down to Boston instead of up to here in Newfoundland. Nevertheless, Newfie is not a bad little place. On to Gander. Until next time, I have been Musical Aviator, and I'll hope to see you around. Bye for now.